sometimes a very strange internal state appears. You no longer understand where to go, but at the same time you are sure that you cannot stop. At first it feels like tension, and then it begins to sound like words. Very simple and very uncomfortable. I do not know what I want. And this is not about choice. It is not about needing more time to think. It feels as if the navigation inside you has been turned off. Emptiness. And the most interesting part is that this is not something weak people say. It is said by people who are used to handling things, taking responsibility, doing what is expected, and almost always with a feeling that something is wrong with them. But if you look at it honestly, this is not a breakdown. This is a symptom, and a very logical one. Because if it were laziness, you would be fine with wanting nothing. You would not sit there and suffer from it. If it bothers you, it means something inside is not gone. It is blocked. There is a simple idea. If a person does not know what they want, it means they have been wanting not themselves for too long. Since childhood, we are taught to be convenient, not to disappoint, to meet expectations, to keep ourselves under control. And in that system, desire slowly becomes something dangerous. Because every I want carries a risk. You will not be approved. You will be rejected. You will be judged. And the mind does something very smart. It simply shuts that channel down. It is safer that way. And you grow up functional, responsible, reliable, but without real contact with yourself. Often without even noticing it. There is another scenario. When you carry everything on yourself for too long, work, responsibilities, other people. You do it through pressure, through tension, without support. And at some point, the mind just says, enough. I am no longer giving you energy for wanting. And that is when the emptiness appears. From the outside it looks strange. People tell you, find a hobby, set goals, do something. You try, and you feel nothing. And this is important to understand. Desire is not a button. You cannot just switch it on. It is a result of your internal state. As long as there is tension, control, anxiety, and constant self-criticism inside, desire does not appear. It gets suppressed. It is like trying to hear music while a jackhammer is running next to you. So the main thing to understand is this: the absence of desire is not a problem. It is an adaptation. At some point in your life, it was safer for you not to want anything than to get hurt again. And when you pressure or blame yourself for it now, you are fighting something that once protected you. There is also a common feeling. You logically understand what you are supposed to want, but inside there is nothing. That is the split. The mind knows what is right, but the body does not respond. Not because it is stupid, but because it remembers how it ended before. And here is the difficult part. The direct question, what do I want, does not solve this. It only creates more pressure. So the first step is not to search for some big desire. Start simpler. Much simpler. Where does it feel a little easier? Where does it feel less unpleasant? Where do I feel less tension? Desire does not come back as a big decision to change your life. It comes back quietly, as a small relief, as a subtle signal. And if you are waiting for motivation or clarity to suddenly appear, you can wait for a very long time. Desire does not return through pressure. It returns when it becomes safer. And sometimes the most honest thing you can say to yourself is, I do not know what I want right now. Without trying to fix it immediately. This is not the end. It is a state. And you can move through it, not by force, but by slowly restoring contact with yourself. And sometimes that alone is enough to simply stop breaking yourself.